Hey everybody, welcome back to our little mountain. My name is Don and we are newbie homesteaders. We're doing a collaboration with some other channels on YouTube, channels that focus on homesteading, and the collaboration is simply titled 10 Questions for Homesteaders. We want to thank our friend Bill over at Honest Open Permaculture for tagging us in this collaboration. We've been watching a lot of these videos lately, hearing about other homesteads, at least the homesteaders on YouTube, seeing what their goals are and why they got into homesteading, and we're happy to add our perspective from our little homestead. All right, so question number one. I've got this little cheat sheet here. Question number one, what got you into homesteading? Well, I think the same reason for a lot of people, the idea of providing better food, kind of being more self-reliant. I don't think we'd ever be able to grow 100% of our food, but I want to grow healthier food, better quality food for our family. Eventually there'll be vegetables and fruit and protein. And you know, I've got two little girls and my wife, and we just want to make sure that everybody's eating as healthy as possible. I'm also the kind of guy that likes to have a little bit of room to spread out, a little bit of land, and kind of like the libertarian mindset, if you will, just kind of like I can do my own thing up here. So it was back when we first got this property back in summer of 2018 that we had the opportunity to move away from the suburbs, out of the townhouse, and you know, we came up here for the view. But there's definitely the opportunity to do more with this land and to make it ours and to grow things with it and just kind of do our own thing, you know? And of course, I watched a lot of YouTubers online now for a while, and honestly, we're all just normal people that are trying to homestead, and I saw that they could do it and anybody could do it. So here we are, we're trying it out. Question number two, what's something you want to add to your homestead in 2020? Well, our primary focus right now is finishing building the house behind us. We've been documenting that the whole time, and we are finishing the inside as quickly as we can. In addition to the house is adding more infrastructure and specifically fencing. The plan is to put welded wire 2x4 inch fencing all around this cleared opening around our house. I guess phase one would be about 2 acres worth, and that'll be just an absolutely huge project. So we gotta finish the house, but then after that, we'd love to add some fencing. Question number three, what's the most difficult lesson you've had to learn so far while homesteading? I would have to say it's definitely maintaining a big property is a little more difficult than I had realized. You know, we went from this little postage stamp backyard at the townhouse in suburbia, and now we have 5 acres almost to the very top of a mountain. It's very rocky, it's uneven, it's a lot to take care of, and we've got a whole lot that we need to do to it to get it to where it needs to be. I knew it was gonna be a lot of work, but it's still way more work than I realized it would be. Question number four, what is your favorite chore on the homestead? By far, my favorite chore is feeding the chickens. It's an absolute blast. Whenever I come out of my truck or out of the house, they see me coming and they know the food's coming. We like to give them some mealworms for treats. That's what I have for them right now. They get kitchen scraps, basically anything that's not eaten inside that's safe for them to eat, we're gonna give it to them. Keeps them happy and keeps us happy because their eggs are absolutely delicious. So for now, our favorite chore is feeding the chickens. Sorry for the different scenery here. I accidentally deleted the segment that had question number 5. So question number 5, what is your favorite thing to grow? This is kind of tough because we haven't been able to start our garden yet. So right now our favorite thing to grow is animals. Our chickens are giving us the protein, and we're really looking forward to getting more animals to grow for protein. But right now we're not growing anything as far as vegetables or fruits. We do have a couple old fruit trees on the property, but technically the things that we've started growing are just chickens. Question number 6, what do you love most about the homesteading community? Well, it's a really amazing community to be a part of. The thing with homesteading is you have to be good at a lot of stuff, whether it's fixing vehicles, gardening, butchering, growing things, building fences and outbuildings. There's a lot that you need to be able to do, and it's hard to be an expert at everything, but there's a wealth of knowledge out there, and people are usually pretty happy to lend a hand or give advice when you need it. It's pretty great. Question number 7, what is our favorite meal to make on the homestead? And I'm a big time breakfast guy. I love cooking breakfast, and our favorite breakfast is bacon and eggs. These girls do a great job making eggs for us. And hopefully before too long, we'll have our first homestead pigs and our bacon will be from up here as well. Question number 8, what is your favorite holiday? I guess it would have to be 4th of July. I really like a lot of the holidays and just spending time together with family and food. But 4th of July, I think, is definitely my favorite. We get to celebrate our awesome country, the freedoms that we have. There's always good food. There's always barbecue, grilling, you know, all that good stuff, time together with family. One of the things that we really love about living up here is that we can see, back behind me, we can see about 5 different municipalities' fireworks displays on the 4th of July. This past 4th of July was just incredible. And we could just see all the fireworks going off all around us. So that was really, really cool. And of course, who doesn't love to see Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith kick some alien butt? Good stuff. Question number 9, is your homestead where you intend to settle permanently, or are you looking to create a new one elsewhere? Well, as of now, we are here to stay. It's a very permanent idea, us being up here. We are building our forever home. We've got 5 acres. You know, in my dream world, I'd like to buy some more property that borders us, around us on this mountain. We're here to stay. We are nearby family. We're nearby Washington, D.C., but not too close, if you know what I mean. So we're definitely here permanently. And question number 10 is, what are some homesteaders that you follow and enjoy learning from? Wow, there's a lot of homesteaders out there on and off YouTube that have been really inspirational and helped me learn a lot. Our good friends Kenny and Courtney at Life on Beagle Road, I've been watching them for about 2 years now, and they are a great resource for all things having to do with goats, which we do intend on getting at some point in the future. Jason down in North Carolina, his channel is Sow the Land. He does such a great job with DIY projects. He's always doing crafts and building things on the homestead with his hands. When it comes to gardening, nobody's better than Jess at Roots and Refuge. She does an amazing job explaining things, and one day I can only hope of having an epic garden like hers. Of course, there's Bill at Honest Open Permaculture. He is the king of compost. So when it comes time to really get my garden going, I'm gonna be watching all of his compost videos for like the 3rd time and really trying to gain some great knowledge from him. And then there's one of my favorite channels, the Holler Homestead. They are a family originally from California that packed their bags, got in a camper, and moved all the way across the country after touring the country with their boys, just trying to find their forever homestead home. And they have been a big inspiration to me and our whole family, really, just kind of seeing what they went through with that cross-country tour that they took and really trying to find the best place for them. It's inspirational to see people just chasing their dreams that way. And that, I mean, we lived in a camper for 18 months and now we're building our homestead home just like they are. Well, that's the answer for our 10 questions for all homesteaders. I saw a playlist yesterday where there is almost 100 homesteaders on YouTube that have done this video, or their version of this video. And to keep the collaboration going, we are tagging Andy over at Building the Haven. I tagged him in a recent collaboration video that we did about our 2020 homestead goals. He's the one building the pole barn house for his family and their homestead out in Ohio. And feel free to check out some of the other folks on the growing list of other homesteaders on YouTube. We'll see you guys on the next video.